welcome to the London Film Festival. We are here for day one, where it kicks off officially with what can only be described as Benedict Cumberbatch's Oscar-buzzed film, The Imitation Game.
Exactly, everyone's very excited about this, and we're going to tell you why in just a sec. But basically, The Imitation Game is the story of British mathematician Alan Turing, his team of code breakers, and their attempt to stop the Nazi war machine. Let's take a look.
If you speak a word of what I'm about to show you, you will be executed.
It's beautiful. It's the greatest encryption device in history. The Germans use it for all major communications.
Everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
Mr. Turing, do you know how many have died because of Enigma?
No, I don't.
3. While we've been having this conversation.
I really enjoyed this film.
Okay.
I was mesmerised from the start, and it might be something to do with old Cumber Snatcher's performance.
Yeah, good. Okay.
I thought it was like one of those things that really sets itself up for the award season. You can tell from the way it's shot, the cinematography, the look and feel of it, the wonderful dulcet tones of Benedict and his voiceover. It just sets it up going, this is a strong contender for the year, and I kind of love that.
So did you liked it?
So it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch is undoubtedly fantastic in it. It's his movie. We'll talk about the bad in a minute. Obviously, I have some worries around that. Fantastic supporting cast as well. Charles Dance.
Yeah, I love Charles Dance when he's not playing a vampire, things like that.
Well, doing this Game of Thrones thing, it was basically the same character, but just in a naval uniform. Obviously, Mark Strong. I love anything
that Mark Strong's in is brilliant.
Keira Knightley's there as well.
Good old Keira.
But it really is. It's Cumberbatch's central performance which is most important. I also think it's really key for people to learn about this story. What Hollywood has done in the past, 50 years, is given a revisionist history of the Second World War, where the Americans come over and we win the war. You're welcome, Britain. And it didn't really go down like that. And it's nice to see what we did on our funny little island.
What we did and how we basically cracked the code of World War II.
Yeah, bro.
But it really is a tour de force from Benedict Cumberbatch. If you were ever unsure about his rising star, then this is the film to cement your views that he belongs along the Hollywood A-list, and it is so worth a watch. Okay, so History Geek over here has a few issues with The Imitation Game. I think give it its artistic license, let it roll with it, but I understand what you're going to say and why.
Okay, I just think it plays fast and loose with a couple of dates and timings and
He's
things
there with
like
his
that.
history book going, that's not right, that's not right. And I'm like going, shut up, it's so good.
But if you're overlaying footage of people dying in a certain campaign that didn't start for another year, then that matters, because with history, facts are all that matters. And also, a lot of kids watch films and they don't read books. And as far as they're concerned, what Hollywood tells them happened is what happened, and I think it's important to get that right.
Yeah.
That being said, it doesn't actually detract from the story at all, and it's nothing that serious. My main problem with the film was I felt it's quite twee and melodramatic in places. It felt a bit schmaltzy. And I think without Benedict Cumberbatch's central performance, I think it's possibly fairly mediocre.
I think what you fail to realise is that at that time we were all very well spoken and we were quite twee, and it was all about coming together and just, working in that kind of environment.
That's not what I mean. The bits with the rousing music underneath it and the repetition of it's the people who you never imagined could do anything.
Okay, there are a few quirky lines in there, but that is its artistic license. But generally, guys, this is almost one of those films that you're going to really, really love, and it's not really something that should be picked apart, unlike Joe Forrester likes to do right now. Okay, so we did generally love this film. I think
the royal we.
The royal we love this film. There are a few niggles, that's absolutely fine. They're always with me. It's not a perfect film, but it is a brilliant, brilliant performance from Benedict Cumberbatch. And I think if you guys are looking for that kind of start of your Oscar award season film watching, agenda, then this is certainly something that should not only start the London Film Festival, but get you guys excited for what's to come as well. For me, it's a 4-star film.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my criticism put me in the minority, and I found it hard to join in with the round of applause at the end of the screening, but there was a round of applause at the end of the screening. That tells you what you need to know. 4 stars.
So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our very first day of London Film Festival coverage. We'll be bringing you so much more from here, and also all the theatrical releases that are out at the moment. So you can catch us on Twitter @The Real Film Show, and also on our website, therealdealonfilm.com. Thanks for watching.